Welcome to Friendly Math 101. Today's lesson is over reflections. For our first example, we are going to reflect over the x-axis. The first thing I'm going to do is list the points for the coordinates for each point, A, B, C, and D. So here's my first one, A. The point there, the x value is negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, negative 8. Make that look better. And then the y value is negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For B, our x value is negative 1, and our y value is going to be negative 7. For C, our x value is positive 3, y value is negative 4. And for D, our x value is negative 4, and y is negative 2. Now let's reflect. When we reflect over the x-axis, here's my x, I want this to just mirror on the other side. So the easiest way to do this is to take each point, count how many spaces it is from the x-axis, and then repeat that on the other side. So if I start with A, to get from A to X, we go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to continue to go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here is my new A, my A prime. Moving on to B, to get from B to X, I go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need to do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There is my B prime. With C, I need to go up 1, 2, 3, 4 to get my new C prime. And D, I need to go up 2, so I go up 2. There's D prime, and I can connect my points here. And there is my reflected parallelogram. Now let's list out the points for my new coordinates. List the coordinates for my new point. So A prime is going to be, the x value is actually stays the same. It's negative 8. My y value now is positive 5. For B prime, my x value stays the same at negative 1. My y value is now positive 7. My C prime, x stays the same at positive 3. My y value is now positive 4. And for D prime, again, x is going to stay the same at negative 4. My y is now positive 2. So if you look at our new points, all that's changing is the y coordinate. All we're doing is changing the sign of the y coordinate. So the rule here, if we reflect over the x-axis, is to keep the same x, change the sign of the y. So this is the rule when we reflect over the x-axis. So you actually don't even need to count your spaces, you just change the sign of the y. Moving on to our next example, now we're going to reflect over the y-axis. So let's reflect over the y-axis. First I'm going to list the coordinates for my points here. A, my x value there is going to be negative 8. My y value there is going to be positive 5. For B, my x value is positive 3. Y is positive 3. For C, my x value is 1. My y value is 10. Okay, so now let's go ahead and find our new points. We're reflecting over the y-axis now. So we want to count how many spaces to get to y and then repeat that on the other side. So starting with A, to get to the y-axis here, I need to go to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need to, again, go to the right 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. With B, to get to the y-axis, this time I have to go to the left. I go 3 to the left, so I need to continue 3 to the left there. I think that is 4. This is my B prime. Okay, and then for C, I go 1 to the left, so continue that. There's my C prime, and I can connect my points there. And we reflected over the y-axis. Now let's list out our points so we can recognize the rule here. A prime, my new x value is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, positive 8. My y value is positive 5. For B prime, my new x value is negative 3. My y value is positive 3. And for C prime, my new x value is negative 1. My y value is 10. So looking at the coordinates here, we can see that when we reflect over the y-axis, the rule is the x changes signs, the y stays the same. So this is going to be the rule for reflecting over the y. So reflect over the y-axis, y stays the same. Reflect over the x-axis, x stays the same. It's telling you which one to keep the same. You can always draw it out, of course, if you forget the rule. Moving on to our last example. This one we're going to reflect over the line y equals x. So the first thing I'm going to do is draw this line. This is a slope of 1 starting at the origin. Okay, so there's my line y equals x. Now, when we were reflecting over the x and y axis, when we went to the left, we have to keep going to the left. Here, if we go to the left, we're going to go up. If we go to the right, we're going to go down. So we are switching the direction once we hit the line. So let me list my coordinates first. My A point is going to be 2, negative 2. B is negative or positive 1, 2, 3, 7, positive 7, negative 2. And C is positive 5, 3. Okay, so now let's go ahead and reflect over the line. So my new A, to get to this line, I need to go to the left 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I'm not going to keep going to the left because that would not reflect. What I'm going to do, if I go to the left, you need to go up. So going to the left 4, I'm actually going to go up 4 once I hit that line. That's my A prime. For B, I'm going to go to the left, count how many spaces. 9 spaces. So I'm going to go up 9 spaces. And here's my new B prime. Then for C, to get to my line y equals x, I need to go to the left 2, so I'm going to go up 2. That's my new C prime. If we were going to the right, then we would need to go down. So when you go to the left, go up. If you're going to go to the right, you need to go down. Now let's list the coordinates for my new points. My A prime is negative 2, positive 2. My B prime is negative 2, negative 2, 7. And my C prime is 3, 5. Okay, so when we look to find our rule, if you notice, all we're doing is changing the x and the y. So A was 2, negative 2. A prime is going to be negative 2, 2. And you can keep going down that way. So the rule for reflecting over y equals x it's y comma x. You just take your points and flip them around, and that's your new coordinate. Thank you for watching, and for more math tutorials, please subscribe to our channel, Friendly Math 101.